So I've got a piece of flannel here, and I am going to measure it. It's 42 inches across. Once I cut the selvage off, and so I'm going to cut a length of 42 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the selvages off right now. I did the turquoise, or the aqua blanket, a couple of days ago, and then when I went to look through the footage, it was just very annoying. I had the dryer going the whole time, and so I thought I'd either do all of this or part of this to show you, and maybe even put some of the footage from the aqua blanket on this. I'm just rolling this. It's about 1/4 of an inch. And I won't show you the whole process, but I like to start in the middle of an edge of a side. Do that, then go about 1/4 of the way and do that, and then usually you end up with a pretty even edge. You go back and tweak it how you want. The other thing you need to know is that I pre-wash this. I like to just take it about 1/4. What is that? So it's a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch. So about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more. And then roll it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, and then I'll show you how I do the corners. These turn out to be really cute baby shower or baby gift. What I like to do is to buy a package of diapers. If it's somebody that I know that's here in town, then I will buy a pack of diapers, and then I will wrap the blanket around it, like the blanket is the gift wrap, and then secure it with a ribbon tied into a bow. I think it makes a cute gift. Joann's has flannel on sale a couple times a year. Might be work out to be more than that, where you can get it for like $2.50 a yard. If you're making a receiving blanket that you've used 1.25 yards, can make a really nice gift for about $3. This is also a really good beginner project if you're just learning how to sew, or if it's something you want to teach your children how to do. This is probably the most time-consuming part of it. And if you're a skilled seamstress, you don't really need to do this part, but I always run into problems when I don't pin things first. So that's why I just take a little extra time and do that. You can do the corners several different ways, and I'm sure there's more than even I'm going to show you. But you can go ahead and you can roll this edge all the way to the end, and then go ahead and start your stitching really close to the edge here. Don't go over, but just really close. If you don't do it close, then this is going to hang out and not look as nice. So go ahead and stitch it from the end, and then when you get to this corner, then you're going to roll that over and then stitch that from the end. On the aqua blanket, I showed how to do a mitered edge, so that's what I'll do here. And I just cut a little bit off just so it's just not quite so bulky on those edges. And then what I'm going to do is, I've got that folded over like we did, then I'm going to like turn that into like a triangle. Well, it would be a triangle if I hadn't cut the edges off, and then pull that over, and then sometimes you have to play with it a little bit to get it to look nice. Well, and you can see I wasn't very careful here. We still got a lot of that white edge. I'll go ahead and trim that off. My daughter has made a few of these for her friends that are having their first babies. Everybody just seems to love them. I like making the blankets a little bit bigger so that the child can use them when they're a toddler if they want. I always thought in Phoenix here that even if you weren't using them as a blanket, you could always drape it over the stroller to shield the child's eyes from the sun, or put it over the car seat in the car to keep the car seat, the metal pieces, from getting so hot. We always just used a towel, but this would be a lot cuter. I know it seems like people get a lot of blankets for gifts, at least at the baby showers I've gone to. I'm sure it varies by family and region. But these are a good quality blanket. And like I said, they're big enough that the child can use them when they get older. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stitch this with gray thread, going from the end and going very close to the edge there, and then doing a crisscross across it when I do this edge. And it's starting to rain. What's happening, Lucy? Is it raining? This is the finished blanket. That's a nice big size. So finished dimensions are 40.5 by 40.5, so square. So a nice good size blanket. The thing that's good about these lightweight receiving blankets, even if you do live in a warmer climate during the summer, when you go into a building it always is chilly. And so this is a good lightweight blanket to either wrap the newborn in or throw over the infant so that they don't get too chilly. I like to have these made up ahead of time. And as you can see, it didn't take me very long. Probably an hour at the most. You can make these up ahead of time and have them on hand, and when somebody you know has a baby, and you've got a shower gift or a baby gift all ready to go, or you can send them in the mail for pretty cheap, just in a bubble mailer or just even a regular manila envelope, and the postage doesn't cost very much on them. So make up some cute little baby receiving blankets. Can you hear that rain out there? So we're ending up at 40.5 inches, almost 41. And 41, so 40.5 by 41 inches. So I am going to trim these little loose threads, stray threads, fold it together. And we have a blanket like that ready to give or to mail. As I said before, this is a great project for beginning sewers, also for children or teenagers or preteens in the summer. This would be great to get them going on this when they've got a lot of time and they're always bored. Especially if you know somebody that is expecting a baby, then they can work on that to give to them. Watching the rain, Lucy.